Okay, let's talk about forces tab in hair. For example, we have an hair here that I uh, reverse the plane that the hair are falling down because I want to give a forces to that. First force that we have in a hair is a gravity. It caused the hair fall down. We saw it before. If you don't want to make it gravity, you can make it exactly 0, or you can give it a positive number. If you enter and play, you can see the hair are going up because of the gravity is in this direction. Interesting. You can right click and make it a 0, and you can see the gravity is in correct direction, negative in a Y, and it's falling down. Another thing that is interesting is hair to hair. It means if you activate, we create a radius around each hair and are repelling each other or absorbing each other. When you activate hair to hair, you can see we have it hair to hair sitting here. If you activate it, now you have to see, okay, it's all about the radius. This radius is small, and if you increase that, you have to see the hair are repelling each other. Nice. You can see? Let's make it radius higher. The hair are, and you can, if you give a negative number to these, you can see the hair are absorbing each other. Oh, I think in this version we cannot give a negative number. Okay, so the strength is too small. You can make it a strength, and you can see the hair are repelling each other. Interesting. And you can assign the maximum number of the strings here to avoid such problems. And this fall off means you can make it a linear. You can see it means this fall off, this you imagine we have a force from this, for example, from this hair around that, and from the center of the hair to another hair, the fall off is linear. Constant number, make it smaller, strength smaller, it's a constant number, right click, and linear. So you can control the that strength from the center of the imagine around the hair, it's the radius, and you can control the fall of the cubic or custom. With the custom, you can control with a curve, any curve that you want. This is in root to the tip. You can control that force. Linear is most powerful force for that. You can increase the number of the force, and you can see such a these things. Okay. Another thing that is surface to hair. For example, if I have a surface here, and in this surface you can see the surface. If you want to this surface collide with the hair, if you go to the hair and activate a surface to the hair, you can see it does not mean anything, because first you have to activate the hair collider. And again, if you activate hair surface to the hair, it creates a radius around the surface, and the hair is interacting with there. So you can go to the tag and hair tag, hair collider. So we reach to all of these settings. So we have forces, radius, strength, mass strength, exactly like the here. So again, you can see we are now colliding to the hair. Nice. But if I go into the hair and surface to the hair, and if I activate that, and then go into the collider, you can activate forces. And again, it's exactly like the forces. You can activate radius, the strength of that, max strength, and make it linear. Then you can see before touching that, because of the radius around that, the hair is interactive with the surface. So in simple explanation, you can see the surface can force the hair. The polygon can force the hair. So you can activate hair to hair if you want. Okay. So another forces tag is here. You can use all of these forces from simulation and the hair. And the forces, all of these forces that I explained before. The most important thing here is wind. If you play, because of hair to hair deactivated. Now we can see the hair are affecting by the wind. If you rotate the wind, nice. And you can change the wind speed. Nice. If you go to the hair, you can see the mode is exclude. Means exclude nothing. When the force field is empty, means if you exclude nothing, means you can affect every forces in the scene. And every forces in the scene will be affect the hair. But for example, if you have, for example, another hair, no, I don't want to touch. If you want to, this hair, for example, this wind, for example, you have a lot of hair, and if you want this wind does not affect this hair, just drag and drop the hair, the wind in here. And you can see, because I tell the software exclude this wind from this hair does not affect by this wind. Nice. But if I copy another hair, another wind here, nice, you can see just this wind are affecting this hair in this direction. And if you go to the hair and delete that, and now you can see both of the winds are affecting the hair, and the average of these forces are, for example, this hair and this hair, because the software looked up strength and power of the wind and make the average of the wind. So if you have a lots of forces in a scene and lots of hair in your scene, if you want to sum the forces does not affect a specific hair, don't change it, include. It will be confusing yourself. Just exclude, and any forces that you don't want to affect in your specific hair, drag and drop it here. Okay, that's it. Please don't forget to visit our TutorialCells apps channel. In this channel, we are introducing Android application and learn how to use them.